Welcome back, everybody. It's D with D's Tackle Box. Brand for today, Rebel. We're gonna be talking about some Rebel lures here. Some pretty cool stuff that I know a lot of y'all have probably seen already. Some might not have run into certain colors, but I wanted to talk to you about all these different models that we have here in front of us. I was gonna show y'all a couple of really cool lures that might be in your tackle box right now. So let's get started with these real quick and start with the bigger ones first. Check out these lures. These are Rebel deep runners. This is a deep Maxi R. Check it out. Deep Maxi R. And it's pretty cool built. I love the way that they put these together. The screw right here at the very bottom, the way it sticks out right there at the very end, those two right there, they let you know that these are the older lures that, you know, even sound solid right there, man. So check this one out and then compare that to the Mini R. This is your Mini R and this is your Maxi R. So check out the size difference in these. I was trying to put them perfectly close together so y'all can see the profile difference, but I wanted to show y'all these because when you're out there on the lake, these guys can get the job done because they run pretty deep. Fishing from the bank, so I don't know if you want to try something this big. I'm pretty sure you'd be pulling up some weeds. On this one, the Mini, this one seems like it would do a good job here on the shallow sides of the lake. I think for subsurface, they even have something. I think this one's called the Rebel Humpy. Yep. And so this one here looks like would be my choice for bass fishing out here in my place, or right here around the shallow lakes that are you know, sitting on the bank or whatever. If you're in a boat, I think this one would be the one that would do it. Now again, these are Rebel lures. This is the Humpy. We also have a WeR, which is the one that most people are familiar with, only because these are shallow, maybe about 4 feet, 5 feet deep, if that. And no, actually I think they're under 4 feet deep. And so these right here, I don't have all my books and stuff in front of me today. I just I was looking through here and trying to decide what lures we were gonna put out there today. And so these Rebel lures just really do the job, man. They have so many different models, colors, patterns, all that good stuff for these. I'm going to show y'all a difference in the pink. See, right now I showed y'all this one here, which is the Humpy. Now this lure here, this one here is called the Super R. And this one also has that dead knock in there, but the lip profile, check it out, it's not too overwhelming. So if you notice, this one has a different scheme. It's a chrome with the pink back, and these other ones are a solid chrome plastic body that's in pink tone and with the red belly there. This one has the white belly. I like these right here, but the profile fits on these other ones. Now let me show y'all the differences here. See, like here's another the metallic chrome. Now this right here is a top water for all you top water enthusiasts. This one right here is a big chunky lure. Look at that. And I think this one has, yep, has that old one knocker type sound to it. And so to me, these are awesome for bass fishing on the lake. I love throwing these around cover. I love just twitching them and letting them pop around and make some noise. These would be something that I would take in my box. But this one right here is a huge lure compared to our favorite, which is the P60. This is a Rebel P60. This one I can't remember what the model is, but the P60 for me has played well with the fish in many different situations. I also have, let me see if I can find it right here. I had it somewhere. Where's it? This one here. So this is your Rebel P70. These are your old Rebel lures. You can see the concave mouth and the smooth lips. This one actually, I believe the knocker is either solid in there or it's a silent one, but it's an old Rebel P70. So this is going to be your vintage lures, and then I'll show you the difference between that and the newer style. The newer style, like this one here, damn it, this one here, you can see the lip, how sharp it is around the edges compared to this one. Check it out. You can almost see like a shaved edge here on this lip right outside there, but these don't have that. These are a little bit sharper looking. So that's how you tell the difference between the old and the newer ones. See that? Very big difference. This is a P65 and this one is your P70. P65 and the P70. A little bit of size difference. I think this one is 2 3/4, I believe, on the P65. That would be about correct, 2 3/4. And this one here is 3 1/8. So the 3 1/8 are the older P70 poppers, and I like the way those look, the profile. And I mean, if you fish one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to action. Here goes the purple one, just for size reference. Big chunky lure, man. But I still love that concave, smooth lip edge on it. Beautiful lures. That's your Rebel P70. And I also have a popper that is not very commonly found, which is this one here, this is your drop PopR. These suckers have this line that runs through the body there. Can you see the tunnel right there in the body? Well, these guys, when it's being tugged by the rod and line, give you some play there with the back hook. So when the fish catches on there, and not just that, it makes the noise, the little clicking noise there. So when you yank on that sucker, so it can make the action of spitting, that hook comes up and it pops the lure, makes that noise. But at the same time, when the fish gets on it, you know, it gives you a little bit of slack right there. So you got to be careful with that too. This is your Rebel Drop R, and these are a little bit rare to find. I got a couple of cool ones in those. Once again, let me go through these other ones here, because this is a nice color that I found. This one right here, it's the We Are. That's the shallow one with the square lip. Then we have the Humpy once again. This one has the rounded lip, a little bit of a medium lip. Then we have this this one's the Deep We Are. So no longer is it round, I mean squared. This one's round and longer. This one and this one have the same profile body, just different lips, so that they can, you know, run at different depths. Those are pretty cool, the colors. This one is actually a brand new, came in this box that we found, and it's actually has a code on here. I believe it says OROBH, which is orange brown head or something like that, right there. And if I'm incorrect with the name of the color, bear with me, people. We're still going through so many catalogs and things like that to find out what we need about these lures when we need it. Now, on the other side of this, we have crankbaits that Rebel made that are so cool, and I have been collecting these for quite a while, just because I like the lip on these suckers, and they're, you know, quite unique as far as that goes, as far as my point of view when it comes to collecting lures. And that is your Rebel Shallow R, and I think it says it right there on the lip. Let me see if I can get it in there so y'all can see. Yeah, Shallow R. This one here is your typical crankbait. Now these have the same thud type of knockers in there. This is your ever so classic color pattern, silver with black back, killer on all the legs everywhere you use it. And a variety of that is your rainbow trout. So this would be a rarer one than your more common black with blackback silver. Then we have pumpkin seed, I believe it's called, the color on these. It looks more like a root beer to me, but they're beautiful lures. Same lip. This one right here is not a shallow R. This is a V series, but it's hanging out with my shallow R's because it pretty much has the same type lip, and it'll tell you right there, 5 foot deep. Nice one. I think I got one hanging up here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Right here. Here's another one of these V series. And this one, it'll tell you right on the lip there, 15 to 20 feet deep. Let me see if I can focus it on there. Y'all can see it. 15 to 20 feet deep. Same color, long lip, and a G finish. So the color on this one here, does it say it? Doesn't say. It just says deep VR. So we got all kinds of different models when it comes to Rebel, as far as the lips, the action, the sound that they mimic. The rest of these patterns are pretty generic within lures. Here's your red crawl. Here's one silver blackback, but with the crawl pattern on there. We have a chartreuse with the orange belly, blackback. But the interesting thing about this is we also have one that is from the earlier run. So the ones that have no writing on the lip, like this one does, no writing on there, no stencil, no nothing, these are the earlier run. These over here are your production type, you know, after they got them going. They stamped them Rebel, shallow R. But of course, we have a couple more to show you, and then we'll be out of here. This one, I believe, is called avocado something. Avocado green, or I don't know, avocado trout. I would just call it a peppered green trout or something like that. Shallow R, beautiful profile, white belly, red eyeball. And we also have that in your bass, baby bass pattern, red eye, white belly. Beautiful lures, man. But they don't get better than the natural patterns. I love these natural patterns. These natural patterns are very cool looking, very realistic looking. Look at that. That's one mad little trout. It's got some rust stains on there from where we picked it up from the tackle box. And I also have, I think this one is a perch. Look at that colors and all the scaly material looking. Beautiful lures, man. Rebel outdid themselves with these, I think. Here is a baby bass, red eyeball, nice green, black colors. And of course, talking about green and black, here is your natural frog, the bullfrog. Beautiful lures, man. I love these suckers. And last but not least, brown trout. I believe that's what this one is, brown trout. And you can see the difference between the rainbow trout and the brown trout. I also have in these, oh, I got the box somewhere set up behind us. I have the miniature versions, which is the teeny shallow R, and those are a little bit harder to find. So if you find any of these in the boxes that you're looking through, you know, somebody left you some lures, you're out there garage selling or flea marketing, picking up stuff like that. When you run into Rebel brands, Rebel lures, look for some of these models. These are pretty cool to hang on to, and they're very versatile when it comes to fishing in different waters and stuff. You want to go shallow, you want to go deep, man, you can build quite an arsenal when it comes to that. Till next time, this is D signing off. Fish out.